Hi Capricorns, I'm really sorry these videos are late. I've not been feeling well the last couple of days, headaches, well migraines really. But I'm feeling a bit better today, so I'm going to jump straight into new moon readings for you. So Capricorn this time, what's going on with my Capricorns spiritually? So spiritually for my Capricorns, what is going on? Too many. So there could be a lot going on. Situation for my Capricorns. So major arcana, your intuition. So the situation, it's like your intuition, boom. You know, you're seeing the world for what it is. It's like you're starting to look out. You know, there's new doors opening. They're just about to like swing open. You're starting to see the light. That's really good. So your intuition is like a radar at a minute. Which is good. I've just done fire sign readings and they were really intense. Let's have a look. The challenge. What's your challenge? Wow. Your challenge is the spiritual strength. It's to accept the spiritual strength to lead you forward. It's like doors are being opened for you whilst you walk through. You know, it's like connection to spirit. So your challenge is to connect with your own higher self, your spirit guides, whatever you like to think of. Capricorn readings turn quite spiritual. I'm feeling quite spiritual. Yeah, so it's like your spirit guides are stepping in. The challenge is to accept the spiritual strength. Spirit are giving you strength in order to open some new doors. Yeah. So why's this coming around now? It's coming around now because you're grounded. It's coming around because you're ready for it. Major arcana again. See, you're grounded. So it's like spirit are saying, we can get in. You're finally grounded. We can get in. They can get to you. Oh my God, major arcana again. Recent past, your third eye chakra's opened. So you are seeing things for what it really is. You're seeing the bigger picture. You're seeing your life unfold before you even get there. Amazing. Present. Options. Choose wisely. So it's like he's sat there meditating on what options to take next. But spirit are guiding, they're guiding you through these options. So at present, you're bringing in a lot of options, a lot of doors opening. I keep getting doors. There's a lot of options coming in, which can lead you forward. Near future, emotional withdrawal. So it's like you're ending any kind of old karmic cycles that you were emotionally like connected to. The 8, I always see it as we go from the low vibrational circle into the high vibrational circle. So it's like you're able to emotionally withdraw. Some Capricorns are really going through the spiritual awakening. It's like, boom, I can withdraw from emotion. I can withdraw from thought concepts. I can... You know, it's that there, he's going with the flow, the ebb and the flow. You know, he's just taking it all in as it comes and releasing as it leaves, you know. I'm loving this. Absolutely loving your spiritual tarot. You know, it's like nothing is bothering you. Sitting in your own personal power. You know, nothing. Loving it. It's like I want to applaud. You're powering the situation for love to begin. So you are starting, you know, it's like for love to begin, but I do feel like it's to work with spirit. Like they're putting in the amount of work you're putting in. And you're powering the situation is you are putting in a hell of a lot of work looking at these cards. Your third eye chakra opening, your intuition on bang on target, you're manifesting new options. you've learnt the art of withdrawing from 3D thinking, emotion and mental, you know, and for love to begin, it's like unconditional. It's like whether you're bringing in a person, a partnership, or whether you're bringing in your guards, you know, but it's like you're working together. I feel like you're working with spirit. Love it. Rainbows. Happy days. Outside influences to this. Outside influences to this. You're no longer... Well, outside influences, though, I do feel that there is a little tiny bit of ego there. Another 8. So that is probably what's going to catalyst you up into that high vibration. So it's like you were standing in your power, but you kind of still a little... You're holding yourself back. Holding yourself back. But there's new doors opening. I see you shooting straight through them. I see you're the one who's opening the doors. I want to go, this is me. You know, standing in my power. You know, so we've just got this tiny little bit of ego trying to hold you back. But from the rest of these cards, there ain't a chance ego's winning a do here. Hopes or fears. Your crown chakra. So we've got 3 chakras already. So that's your hope anyway. You are connecting to the divine. Majorly. This ain't going to be for every Capricorn out there. If if you're sat here waiting for a love reading, I'm not the reader for you, because I see what I get. Everyone gets a different type of reading. If it were meant to be relationship wise and stuff like that, then I would be able to get you that. But I read for the collective, so I read for who the divine are asking me to read for. So always check if your sun sign doesn't resonate, check your moon, your rising and your Venus. If you want regarding love, always check your Venus. But I feel like this is all about spiritual awakening. Outcome, yeah. Patience. Major arcana. The seed's already planted. We're just waiting for it to blossom. Major changes, 4 and 1. 5, so, but it's good changes. We're waiting for the seed to, you know, the seed's already been planted. The outcome is you blossoming, full on awakening. You're kicking this ass. You know what I mean? Spiritually, it's like boom, boom, boom. Your guide, your higher self, whoever it is you feel like you're linking with intuitively, you know, it's bang on. Bang on. The only issue that I see there is a tiny little bit of ego holding you back. Fear of stepping forward. But spirit ain't having that. That's basically your reading. Spirit ain't having that. They're not... they ain't letting that ego slip back in for definite. But I think that you've made a personal choice not to let ego slip back in. So let's have a look at your angel card, the situation with your angel cards. So I want the situation for Capricorn with your angel cards. Oh, final lot for you. Come on, Spirit. Capricorn situation, 2 minutes. God, you keep getting more flying all over. Capricorn, situation with Capricorn. So the situation with Capricorn is the 7 of fire. Defend your beliefs and decisions. Stand your ground, choose your battles wisely. So whatever you're going out there to do now, you're defending your beliefs and decisions. You're standing your ground, standing in your own personal power. It's what your beliefs are. And I feel like there's a lot of Capricorns out there starting to believe in themselves, starting to believe in what they've experienced, you know what I mean? And you're defending that now. It's time to stand up and defend it. If anyone... Choose your battles. Don't even argue. Don't even react. But always defend what's here. That's what I feel like I want to say. It's challenges. Memories from history or childhood, issues regarding children, romanticising the past. 6 of water. So memories from history. So maybe you are standing in your power now, and that little ego thing is something to do with your childhood or from your past. And that's the challenge. Not to react how you would have reacted back then. Because you kind of realise that that's not in your best interest. That's the challenge. So yeah, there might be a little bit of a challenge coming up, or something you feel is going to be a challenge, but I don't feel it's going to be a challenge. I feel like it's the next step to get you out of that, to literally kill off that tiny bit of fear that's still there. Why's this coming around now for my Caps? Why's this coming around now for my Capricorns? Yeah, awakening. So you are going through your awakening. So ego is like, I feel like they're going to test you. But spirit aren't having it. Spirit aren't having it. It's coming around because you've awoken. You have awoken. It's just that you need to do one more thing, and that's to stand in your power. Stand your ground, defend your beliefs. I feel like speak your truth. You're looking at things from a different perspective. You're seeing everything differently. It's important to be yourself. You've found yourself. Wow, Capricorn. Proper spiritual awakening. Past. Queen of Earth. So, in the past, it's like you come into your feminine energy, Queen of Earth. You are the Earth sign. You're being more thoughtful. So if you're a feminine, you're standing in your power. If you're a masculine, you're bringing in your feminine. Making time for those around you, taking sensible approaches, dealing with challenges in a kind and understanding manner. So it's like the way you would have reacted before, especially with the choosing battles wise, like going through your awakening, has brought your feminine in, and you're not seeing these challenges as challenges anymore. You're taking the sensible approach, dealing with challenges in a kind and understanding manner. So kind of seeing why people behave the way they do. A lot of healing, especially from your past, where your feminine stepped in to help you emotionally heal. Again, stability. What are you asking then? Yeah, it's again stability. Present for my Capricorns. High Priestess. Listen to your intuition. Consider carefully what you want before acting. So the High Priestess, manifesting, it's your intuition. The book she holds the book of knowledge. She holds the books of secrets as well. So you might be out there going through your awakening. You might be trying to find the secrets of the universe. The High Priestess is now coming in. It's near future. When I was saying earlier, I feel like you're going to be tested. I do feel like you're going to be tested. The 5 of Fire, competing goals, bothersome details, and conflict with others. But that's more mental conflict. I feel like there's something coming up where you're defending your beliefs. You're going to be speaking about your beliefs, or someone's going to challenge you about them and try and bring this if your way of dealing with things in the past was to rant, rage, whatever, your feminine has stepped in to help stop that. So near future, I feel like a situation or someone is coming in to try and trigger you. So it's like a universal test. That's what I'm saying, because of the awakening. To see if you will stand your ground, to see if and you won't deal with it in the way you used to, because you're going to deal with this challenge in an understanding manner. It's like, yeah. I feel like someone's going to say, try and challenge you. try and bring out some type of conflict in you. Bring you back to the fasty Capricorn. This ain't going to be for all Capricorns. Your power in this situation. God, cards are all over the place for yours. Your power in this situation. Archangel Michael, the world. A job well done, joy, contentment and gratitude, the path towards enlightenment. You are on the path towards enlightenment. You know, and once you're on that path, you know, you stay on that path. You're learning every day. And that's what I'm seeing here. I'm just seeing summer coming in like a bit of a tester. To see if they can get that conflict out here. Outside influences. Got 2. Outside influences. The Knight of Water. So falling in love, or they need to balance emotions, invitations to social events. I feel it's a social event. The social event could be the trigger. Maybe you need to speak your truth at a social event, or maybe you end up bumping into someone at a social event that kind of tries to trigger you, brings up your beliefs, especially about your awakenings. If that's what your major thing is at the minute about going through your awakening, you could meet someone who kind of triggers a past insecurity or tries to. But on top of that, we get the Ace of Water, falling in love or the resurgence of a relationship, spiritual growth and enhanced intuition, a new home. And seeing spiritual growth and enhanced intuition, you'll also feel like you've found home. God, this is really spiritual. Hopes or fears. 4 of Air. Time to rest or take a vacation. So you could be going on holiday soon anyway. Allowing more time before making decisions. Meditation may provide answers. So hopes or fears is that for you from Spirit is rest, vacation. You know, give yourself more time. There's no need to rush in to find all this knowledge because it's coming to you anyway. You're on the path of awakening. Meditation will provide answers. So there's a time, you know, meditate, clear the force. I feel like you're already doing that. Maybe there's a fear that we're going to step back, you know, with this conflict coming up. But I feel it's more mental conflict. Like someone might rally a little bit and then you need to kind of sit back in it. I see you sitting back in it and like, why did that trigger me? You know, it's like you're questioning it. Why did I just feel that then? You know, after everything I've learned and everything I've been through and everything, the options I've chosen in my life now, why on earth did that just trigger me? There's a lesson in this. Near future. 2 of Water, a relationship continues to grow closer. Forgiveness, the positive resolution of a conflict. 2 of Water is the 2 of Cups. It's like the soulmate card, but I'm not seeing it. I'm seeing the positive resolution of conflict. This mental conflict that I'm feeling, like this tester, this thing that the universe is going to throw in and just kind of test you. You get through it, positive resolution. So you deal with this challenge in a kind of understanding manner. This person or these people don't get the reaction that they were expecting. I want to get one more on that. Yeah, the Knight of Air. So this could be coming in quickly, but the Knight of Air, it's the intelligent card, but it can kind of be a bit impulsive sometimes. Events that occur with great speed. Take time to carefully review your options, creative solutions, and it's reviewing. I feel like there's some type of mental conflict that comes up and you need to sit in this mental conflict, especially with the 4 of Air being there and the meditation card. It's like you're sitting in this, whatever is conflicting your thoughts, you're sitting in it and kind of embracing it. And what have I learned from it? You know, what are they trying to show me here? Why have they brought this back up from the past? But it's for a reason. it's, you know, you're on the journey, and you will defend your beliefs now. You'll stand up and be counted. I don't know why I want to say that, but full of spiritual strength in this reading. Wowzers. Right, empowerment for Capricorn. Situation, karma. So the situation is you've all karmic cycles. I feel like that's the situation. You're ending all, even past life karma and stuff like that. You know, it's ending. You know what you put out, you receive back. But that's more like the laws of attraction. Karmic cycles are ending and things like that. It's time for you to end that karma. You're no longer living that mirror. Maybe that's what that conflict is. Maybe something or someone comes back like a mirror, and the mirror, some type of insecurity that you still hold, like really down in your subconscious, and it brings it to the surface. So, the challenge, yeah, stay grounded, root chakra. Stay grounded. That is your power in this situation, being grounded, but don't let this tester unground you. Why is it coming around now? The Queen. You're in your power. So you've hung your sword up. You know, that there's no need to defend yourself. But I do feel like you are going to be defending your beliefs. Your sword's there for when you need it. You're not carrying it with you anymore. It's there for if you need to grab it. You're bringing in your animal totems, books of knowledge. You know, you've learned the books. She's read the books there, you know. The scales are balanced. You're in your personal power there. You're in and that's why this is happening. I feel like you're going to be, there's some kind of universal trigger or test coming in to try and see if you are in your personal power. To see if you can be triggered. Seriously. But these are well good. Oh. Recent past, throat chakra. So, in the past, you could have had problems around the throat chakra. But I feel like that's starting to open now. So, speaking truth. With the throat chakra, we speak our truth. So, it also deals with the ears. And the ears are about communication and stuff like that. So, there's definitely, like, there's some kind of link with your throat chakra. Recent past, I feel like your throat chakra has started to open. And this is what's ending these karmic situations. Why you're sitting in your personal power now, because you're willing to speak your truth. Oh, you've got 2 for present. Oh my God, you've got divine again. So, at present, yeah, you are grounded. You're blossoming. You are blossoming, Mother Nature. So, you're pulling in all elements. You're pulling in Mother Earth, you know, for your groundedness, your replenishment from the earth. So, you're getting something from the earth. You are an earth sign, so you're being kind of taken care of by the earth. You know, you're blossoming, you're awakening, your own tree of life. You've realised that. On top of that, we've got divine guidance. So your guides are majorly playing a big part in your life right now. You're being protected and guided by the divine, by the universe. Wow, Capricorns. Near future, we've got 2. Yeah. So Elijah is my guide of communication. I always put the magpie there anyway because he stands for my dad. But I always see the magpie as like yin yang, you know, dark light, the bird of balance. But Elijah is my guide of communication. So with your throat chakra being a problem in the past, and then you've started to open it, it's like the divine are opening your throat chakra. Near future, we've got communication. I feel like your guides are going to help you communicate something. Elijah gives me words that I don't understand myself. I've just done Leo reading, I think it were. And I kept getting equilibrium or something like that in my head. I still need to Google it. I'm no good. I didn't do much schooling or anything like that. So I know when I'm channeling. And I feel like that's what's going to be happening to you. The divine are coming in. So whatever it is that you need to speak your truth about, you're going to be communicating from the divine. You know what I mean? The words are going to flow. So don't worry about your words. On top of that, healing hands. So you could be a healer, you know, you've got healing hands. Also, spirit could be putting their healing hands on you around the throat chakra, you know, to release any blockages that are on the throat chakra that'll stop you from speaking your truth. Wow. Your power in the situation. Too many. Your power in the situation. Ooh. Your power in the situation is don't allow yourself to be drained. So I can feel like if you are working in a healing profession, especially with all the spiritual cards here, if any of my caps are working in a healing profession, remember to always protect your own energy. Don't be drained out by other people's problems and things like that. That's, you know, always stay grounded, always use your own protection techniques. Outside influences. The secret keeper. So your bullshit radars on anyway. So you know, you're seeing the sleeping sheep. You're seeing storytellers from the truth tellers. You can, energetically, you know who you can trust and who you can't. You know what I mean? But the two snakes, the Kundalini, you know, we've got the snake, we've got the tame snake, they're protecting us. You know, they're protecting us, and they will show you. It's like majorly ascending. You know, outside influences for the secret keeper. You know the secrets. It's like you know the secrets of the universe. You know, but especially if you're drawing in people that are going to start draining on your energy, you're going to know them. You're going to know who they are. Bullshit radars on. Even society-wise, news and stuff, bullshit radars on. You can see it. Hope so fears for my Capricorns. Heart chakra. So the heart chakra, your heart chakra's shining. You've got 3 chakras here. So that's a hope. That's a hope. Especially it's like right outside of your healing hands as well. It's like, I want to put my hands on your heart chakra. You know what I mean? It's like unconditional love. That's what I'm feeling. I feel like that's what the divine are sending to you from me. Like pure unconditional love. You know, they're sending out that message that they've got pure unconditional love for you because they know that you've got pure unconditional love for them. Wow. I think I've said wow about 80 times in your reading. Your future, free as a bird. Free as a bird. You have totally, near future you have, I feel like you have one more tester, but then you are free as a bird. You know, you end in all karma, anything that you felt tied to, you're just free. Freedom. Spiritual freedom. Free as a bird. You know, it's, wow. That were an intense reading, but in a good way. Loved it, love it. Absolutely love it. So, obviously, that will not be for all Capricorns out there. If it don't resonate, check your moon, rising and Venus, depending on what's going on in your life right now. I do private readings, so you can contact me if you want a private reading. But there you go, my caps. I hope that helps someone. Bye.